Hi Taurus, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. So I hope this finds you well. I'm going to pull one card for you, and then I'll shuffle the rest of the deck. Okay, you got the round and round card. So the round, people want to see me. What I'm going to do, they want shuffling under the camera. I'll do a little bit off the camera, and I'll keep splitting the cards in front of you, Taurus. I can only do what I can only do, guys, okay? If I'm not for you, I'm not for you. That's just it. So the round and round card can be a feeling that you're sort of stuck in this, a little bit of a merry-go-round. And sometimes there's that feeling that you cannot get off the merry-go-round. But we'll find out what it's about. And I'm trying to think of your June general reading. And I feel you're about to go off the merry-go-round, Taurus. I think you're moving towards a very decisive point. Anyhow, I've shuffled the cards as best I can, guys, okay? So I'm going to pull 6 cards for you. But if I remember right, yeah, that was the feeling that you were going towards more clarity. So it's okay sometimes to feel that you're a little bit stuck. So 6 cards for Taurus. Yeah, I'm sorry, 2 of Cups again. Actually, I'm not sorry. There's a few of yous that I know resonate. So the Wheel of Fortune as the gift. Beautiful. The challenge, the 5 of Cups. Taurus. Taurus. Okay, don't worry. I didn't mean it that way. Knight of Pentacles and how other people are showing up for you. I like the Knight of Pentacles because it's a much more slower, much more cautious energy. So, but the irony of the Knight of Pentacles is it causes the 5 of Cups. So I'm sort of laughing. I spend my life describing the Knight of Pentacles to people because it's an energy. Actually, should I just keep on shuffling? Yeah, okay. And you're ending in the Lovers, okay? Clear as night, but it's going to be an interesting week here. And before I carry on, I literally spend my life describing the Knight of Pentacles to people. The Knight of Pentacles, it's an energy that approaches in a very, very cautious, very slow way, okay? A lot of people struggle because how slow this energy can be. It's quite often that which puts us in cards like the 5 of Cups or the 8 of Swords. Yeah, you get the feeling. All I'll say, Taurus, is when it gets down to it, this is the knight that everyone actually wants because he's got the slow, cautious moving energy. He really values, he's really thought things through. But because it's moving so slowly, you might fall into a trap. This is why we do the tarot, by the way, or feeling that nothing's happening. Because this card, central issue, 4 of Cups. This is the cup that's been offered. There's clearly a cup here. I mean, I'm sorry, there's just no doubt about it. I did the cards on the camera. This is about a relationship reading. But this cup has not been picked up, but you can't get your eyes off it. And because this Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy, you might feel this week, Taurus, that nothing's breaking through. There's a lot of apathy. 5 of Cups is a challenge. I promise you there's no apathy happening here. So maybe you're dealing with someone who's pulled back a little bit, taken a step back, rethought, realigned with their value systems, because the earth element stands for our value systems, and they're coming across a bit more cautiously. So what's the Wheel of Fortune about as the gift, please? the World. Ooh, that's a little bit powerful here. So the World is the last major arcana, which means there's a story being completed here. And because it's the wheel came first, there's some sort of 2 completion cards, because the 10 is a completion card. The wheel has turned and it's with the World card. So these are 2 very powerful major arcanas, both in the upright, working on behalf of you. Something quite big is happening here, Taurus. Okay? The challenge is that goddamn 5 of Cups, okay? Now, I don't feel that way about any tarot card, so I didn't mean to come across as negative. But the 5 of Cups is related to that slowness of the Knight of Pentacles. So you can think, okay, so I get this Knight is backing off, slowing down. So I don't have to become the 5 of Cups. I can use my time in a different way. Look what's appeared, the 9 of Pentacles. To move into my element. To move into just enjoying. The 9 of Pentacles is the same as the Hermit card. So enjoying the time that I do have. Because I tell you what, it's on its way. Because your outcome is the Lover's card. Interesting story evolving here, Taurus. I want to know more about what the story is about. Maybe some of you have felt, and I felt, and your reading for some of you have been about that, they felt like this lingering unfinished business for some of you. Maybe this is all being resolved, which means you're going to feel more able to enter into a relationship. Why is the Knight of Pentacles? Now, Taurus, that is the card that you pulled. I can't do anything. You know, this is this, the Knight of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups is this love energy that's making its way towards you. That is the end of it. And I almost feel like I'm apologising for the most incredible reading. I think as a tarot reader, there's always going to be a few people who get a clear reading, and for other people, their clarity lies with another reader. I'm sorry, if you don't want this reading, Taurus, I'll take it, okay? Beautiful reading. I understand there's a little bit of a complex story being told here. And I think the complex story is to do with the feeling that the past is just repeating itself. That is what the round and round card means. Essentially, that's what, you know, people talk about, why does this keep happening to me? It's sort of the wheel of karma. And that is how we feel we're going round in never-ending stories. But it's really, really not the case, Taurus. And a lot of the trick is about you putting that past to rest and being the World card, being this very, very powerful energy that you are. And sometimes it's using the most simple affirmations, which is the past is gone, it can hurt me no more, and being open to this beautiful energy. And if you don't want it, as I said before, Taurus, I'll take it quite happily. Is there any more messages for Taurus, please? Yeah, another ace. And we can always be completing old chapters. Actually, some people would say that's our work, to always be completing and saying yes to new cycles. And that's if you're in an existing relationship, it should always be made anew. Something really significant is being completed. And I think for some Taurus, it's okay to move cautiously. I actually really appreciate the Knight of Pentacles. It's a very hard when I'm doing personal readings to explain. He's on his way. You know, this knight is here. And you look around and you're like, but where? Well, you know, where? And I have to say, he's on the middle of an ocean on a raft, but he's coming. So for any of you of the Five of Cups thinking, well, he's not coming fast enough, he's coming, or she's coming, sorry. For some of you, this might be a little bit of a lull in a relationship that puts you into that story of, what's your story? That's how we overcome our destiny. That's how we move from karma to dharma. We watch your story. Is it the truth that nothing ever goes my way? You begin to pay attention to your story, Taurus. And that's what Uranus in your sign actually means, because Uranus is about watching your mind. You get a new life by sometimes declaring the old is over and then stamping your feet really hard. I'm sorry, that's a lot of the work I do, Taurus. I help people move out of karmic cycles. Absolutely love your reading. Actually made my day. Love yous, and I'll speak to you next week. Bye.